Welcome to Landry Anka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live a beautiful, awesome life. All right, so we all get into ruts, don't we? We get into habits and patterns. This is one of the primary, if not the primary reason why nothing new happens in people's lives. They want to change things and it's just not happening. They go and meditate. Nothing's happening. And I keep coming back to the same thing, and that is, you got to take the action. But I want to talk today about breaking the habits because we all get into these habits. I do myself. We get into routines. Now, what's a routine? Well, getting up the same time every day, and then on weekends, maybe you'll sleep in. You go to your workout class. Maybe it's a different class, but you have your workout routine if you work out. I do. You have your work routine, then you have your eating habits and your television habits and your entertainment habits, and nothing really seems to change all that much, does it? Now, I know some of you are real go-getters, you're just exploring life, but you're in the minority. And if we could just pull people aside and say, listen, let's take a look at your life, your daily routine, and ask yourself right now when you look at that, say, is there anything within that equation that is going to change my life to create what I want? In other words, what's happening? What actions are being taken every single day within those patterns, that same old, that's going to change anything, that's going to get you the better job or the more money or the better relationship or any relationship or the health? It's always tomorrow, isn't it? It's always tomorrow. Well, guess what? There is no tomorrow. Never. It's always today. It's always this moment. And that's gone. And then that's gone. It's always the moment that needs to be focused upon. So when you focus on this moment, you have to take action now. And you have to ask yourself, what can I do today to break those patterns? Now, I've had many videos where I tell you, join a dance class, go join a church group or a meetup group, or start jogging or start walking until you finally start to jog, and every time you do it, you get better and better. And take up tennis or do something different because your energy will change. You're going to shift that energy with the universe. It's going to completely open up different gateways to you because you have now opened up something new and different that's going to bring new people, new circumstances, and a new way of thinking for you. And I got to tell you, even I have to force myself to get out sometimes more than I do. And I'm pretty active, but I have to tell you, sometimes it's nice to not just leave this house. I love my writing and some other things I have going on, dinner parties, all kinds of cool stuff, right? And then I have to say, okay, what am I going to do different? So I signed up recently for a Joe Dispenza weekend in Vegas. I spent 4 days there. I occasionally travel and I book trips to New York or whatever. And I get myself out of my comfort zone of, sitting here and writing my books and movies. And I have to ask myself, okay, what is it I want to achieve? And what am I going to do today to get myself closer to that that's outside of my normal routine? So a lot of us, we get caught up in the emails and all this other stuff, and we think we're being progressive, and we're not at all. And I ask myself every day, what did you do today to achieve your goals in your career, personally, physically? I'm very disciplined about my workouts, and there's so many things that I can always improve on. We all can, and that's what makes life so wonderful, is because there's always something new and exciting to go after, to achieve. But it's not going to happen unless you shake up that routine, that pattern, and do it every day. So if you're not meditating, well, you're going to have to find the time and change your pattern of saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it for 5 minutes, or, oh, this isn't working, I can't concentrate, I'm not good at this. Of course you're not. Practice makes perfect. So many people just don't want to put the effort in. That doesn't work, or that doesn't work, or oh my, I have to study, I do internet marketing. Oh my gosh, people actually have to put themselves out and go explore how to, expand their businesses, learn things that are uncomfortable. That's the most awesome feeling in the world, when you not only go after something that may be challenging, but you achieve your goal, you learn something new, you master it. Every single day, choose something that you can do that's different from every day. And you will see an energy shift that's going to be very, very positive. I guarantee you that, because that's just the law of physics, quantum physics, that puts your focus and your attention on something else. So the universe isn't getting sleep, work, television, eat. It's getting, oh, okay, what is this? You meet a new person, you get invited someplace else, things start to open up for you. And that is what has happened, and many of my friends have recently really shook up their routine. And we had a trip recently that you may have heard this story, aligned a friend of mine with her husband, her future husband. And we all stepped outside of our comfort zone. We all went to a place where it would have been easier for us to stay in town, but we went anyways. All of us did. And when we were up at this cottage up in the mountains, this home up in the mountains, we all looked at each other and said, I was almost going to cancel. None of us canceled. We went through, we followed through and broke through that, comfort zone, right? And because of it, my girlfriend met somebody while we were out, and now she's going to get married. So good things can come in the most bizarre packages, right? They can be delivered in the most bizarre way. Who would have guessed that mountain home 2 hours north of us would be the place where she'd meet somebody after all the time that we've spent here in the city. So you'll never know until you explore. Go on a trip. Get out of town for the weekend. I bought a kayak, and I don't kayak. I went out to my lake property and put that thing in the water and had a blast. I took a friend out with me. We took some wine and cheese, and we went out there where we just tried. We do different things. And we're always glad we did. Always glad we did, even if some of them are uncomfortable. So that's one of the key ingredients to my success. When I say success, is that I live an exciting life. I always have. I always go after things that people think are impossible. And almost all the time, I achieve them. Almost all of the time. And when I don't, something awesome comes from it. So, what are you going to do today? Are you going to shake it up? Are you going to shake up your routine? Shake up your energy? Send new messages to the universe? Start being productive, especially in your businesses. Any of you watching this that are part of my internet marketing group, you know that these businesses are going to be producing a lot more if you're really expanding. And you don't have to do anything. You're working in your living room on a computer. How easy is that? Start traveling and doing things. Take your computer with you. Find new ways to expand your business. And do that in every part of your life, your health, everything, your relationships. Relationships will stagnate unless you do something to shake it up a little bit, and I mean in a positive way. All right, so I hope this is helpful. I hope today is the day, not tomorrow, that you do something different to create the positive energy that's going to bring all of your dreams, make them come true, and you start to live that awesome, beautiful life that you deserve. Namaste.